Filming on the DJI, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 right now. But tips for being alone. Being able to learn yourself in different environments. You can't be a negative Nancy and want everything good to come to you. Don't sit and complain about something that you know you could change, so that you're being your best self.
I value.
Hey guys, it's Nikayla and welcome back to my channel. So today is it's like April 16th, and this video going to kind of be more of a sit down video, just a really update in life, giving some advice on self-care and self-tips, because I feel like recently, like after my trip, hopefully you can hear me, but after my trip I really just been trying to settle back into the groove of everything, because I have to leave from school early, so I really been trying to lock in for my exams, studying and all of that. But before we really get into the gist of this video, so I'm actually filming on the DJI, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 right now. This is pretty cool. I got on the camera. I got this on Monday actually, and so far it's given tea. I got this case for it and this like magnet for it too. I got the creator combo, so it came with a wide lens screen, a battery handle, and then like the small battery charger. It came with the tripod as well. I got screen protectors for the both cameras as well because I'm really clumsy. I decided to invest in another camera because one, I actually am a very shy girl. Sometimes in public when I'm like holding my camera and like I just get a little shy, and then I just can't film as much footage as I want to. And I want to elevate my content. I want to really get out there and start making content. And I was like, I can't be having this no more. And then my camera, I have to work with an extra tripod for it too. So it was just heavy as well. And it wasn't as compact because I have like little bags like these. And those cameras couldn't fit in this bag along with my other stuff that in the bag. So it was like, oh, I don't like to be walking around with a camera, and then sometimes I still walk around my Stanley or my phone and my battery charger. It was just a lot. But this camera here, it fit in this. I have all of the stuff in this bag. This camera fit in this bag along with the tripod, the battery handle, and still the magnet in this bag too. Okay? So far so good. This camera is really, it's eating the golden. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, so when this video come up, we're gonna see how the quality looking. But right now, if anybody investing in vlogging or anything like that, get this camera. Get it. Small, compact. It's easy, it's easily accessible to like just a little flick and it's on. And I'm just loving, I love how you can just see everything. I don't know, I feel like a whole new person. This is gonna be a little sit down video because I feel like after all my traveling, I just kind of wanted to get back into the groove of everything. And since I have to really lock in for my exams, I also wanted something that's not gonna change my time away from editing, because I also want to make sure I keep up with my posting schedule. And with that being said, since summer is coming up, you know what I mean, that means more content coming up, that means more cool content. But let me show you my view. So I'm actually over here at Lake Morton. I don't know what are you hearing, but if you hear like any noises and stuff, it's ducks, gooses, I don't know what you to call them, but this is where I'm at. It's cool little lake, little ducks and all type of stuff over there. But yeah, on my phone I have some stuff. So first things first, we're gonna talk about tips for being alone. I feel like in high school to going to college, you really have to get a gist of learning to be alone. Not in a bad way, or not in a way of where you're depressed or anything like that, but learning to take yourself out on solo dates and all of that. But coming into the US, it was a little different, and I was a little intimidated because people are different over here. So it was like, oh my gosh. And in the beginning, I actually just used to stay stuck in my room, talk to nobody, and just do my work. Real talk, that's really what I used to be doing. But it was as I started to get my job at school, and like join organizations and stuff like that and talk more to my advisors, I kind of like got out of my shell. I started taking myself on a little more solo dates. I feel like it's important to say, if you want to go someplace, you don't have to wait for somebody else to say let's go together. You're allowed to go by yourself. Take the opportunity to go by yourself. Take the opportunity to go explore and have fun by yourself. Like for example, I like to get my nails done, and I take that time to go and do my little self-care. My nail tech, she eats me up, and I will go and get my nails done. This is like my second set now from by hand. I'm loving it. Or I would go and I would like walk to like different stores in the area, just so I could be able to get outside and just enjoy that time for myself, because I feel like it's so important to just go. Like, I love to explore and have adventures, but it's like when I came to college, nobody came up here. Like, my parents came up here to move with me, but like, so it's like, I'm a family girl. My parents made sure that we were family people, so we always do stuff as family. Or like me and my sister would go, and then my parents would go with each other. But we always did stuff with each other, so it was like, oh my god, like how am I supposed to do this? But I eventually had to like get out of my shell and really just go out there, because actually people in the States, they're not as bad as it seems. You just have to know and just be respectful regardless of whatever. But I feel like that's such an important topic to touch on, is solo dates. Even if you're not even in college and like you've grown, take yourself out on those solo dates. Like, go out and eat breakfast by yourself, go out and eat lunch by yourself, dinner by yourself, go out and take a walk by yourself, go out. I love to go over to the mall by myself. Okay. Do things by yourself that makes you happy. Like, it's not okay to be dependent on like other people to go places with you, because the reality of it is that if you want to go, go. If you want to go, go. Don't be trying to depend on other people to say, yes, let's go ahead together. Don't do it. And honestly, you can't trust everybody. So, solo dates, guys, okay? Solo time, self-care. Why is self-time or like alone time or like self-care or like solo dates so important? Like, why is it that I feel like solo dates, it's not only about learning to spend time with yourself, but also for self-growth and self-elevation, independence. Because it's like you're going out here to explore a new place by yourself. You're dependent on yourself to figure out what you gotta do, where you going. You ain't begging nobody for no directions. Being able to learn yourself in different environments is also so important, so that when you actually have to go to out of a different environment, you know what to expect out of yourself. You know how to set yourself up to be in the right mindset, in the right comfortability. And also building independence, like being able to just not have to depend on nobody for nothing, but depending on yourself for the stuff that you have is so important. Okay, being able to explore for yourself and what you like, because I feel like even though for example I might say like, oh my gosh, I love shrimp alfredo, I'm never gonna try nothing else. I'm gonna go on a solo date and I'm gonna try something else and figure out something new about myself that I ain't never know before. But yes, you could do the same stuff with a person, but you're not gonna get that same experience doing it by yourself. Doing it by yourself is like, it could be intimidating at first, but it's different knowing that you have to walk into a restaurant or walk into the mall or catch a Uber, knowing that you don't have a friend to talk to, a friend, a parent, like you don't have nobody to talk to, so you're really just taking that time for yourself, enjoying what's outside. I love being outside, not like outside partying. I just love to be outside in nature. It's like so cool. I see all type of different stuff, especially being in the States. Like, they have all type of different stuff that I ain't never see before. Sometimes you just need a mental break, and sometimes that mental break could be just you sitting out here listening to music and just looking at the beautiful view in front of you. Like, that's so important. You can't not want to grow. Wait, what? You can't want to grow and you're self-doubting yourself all the time. You have a negative mindset about everything. You don't want to try nothing. Like, how do you expect to grow if you don't even want to try? Yes, we're all going to have a bad day. We're all going to fail at something. But in all of that failure that we tell ourselves, it's like you go through it, you reflect, and you could learn something from those failures, those trials and tribulations. Like, I don't even call them failures. I like to call them learning lessons. Okay? Because I feel like in the moment, you could feel so bad. You could cry tears, okay? In the moment you're gonna feel bad. But then it's like, at the end of the day, when you have to reflect on it, it's like, oh my gosh, well now I know that I have to work on this and I need to put some more time and energy into this and less time and energy into this, you know? I feel like that goes without saying. Like, you can't be a negative Nancy and want everything good to come to you. Because at the end of the day, it's you making the decisions for your future. Nobody ain't making them for you. You're the one that's going to push yourself in whichever direction you choose to go, and whichever direction you choose to go is the direction that you could keep going on, or you could stop, revamp, and choose another direction so that you can make sure that you're being your best self. I feel like this is just a little sit down video, just for like some little talks about like what's going on in life. Let me tell you, I'm good. I cannot complain, and you know what I learned? If you're gonna complain about something, change it. Don't sit and complain about something that you know you could change. But yeah, guys, then that's all I have. But it's still, we're gonna call this a little solo tips, a little self-care, I don't know what we're gonna call this. I don't know what we're gonna call this, but I will be back soon to my little TikTok vlog series. So I might film when I go to do my nails and all of that. But yeah, this is the end of today's video. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post another video. And I will see you guys next time.